What's up you guys, welcome to another Java tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create a two-dimensional array. If you guys are saying, okay Mo, chill, what the heck is a two-dimensional array? So in simple terms guys, what a two-dimensional array basically means is this. It's an array within another array. It's as simple as that. If you guys are saying, okay Mo, that doesn't make any sense, show us. Well, I promise you guys, by the end of this tutorial, you're going to learn how to create a two-dimensional array. So let's go ahead and implement that. So the first thing we got to do is specify the type. I mean, it's an array of what? It's an array of integers. And before guys, we used to put 1 square brackets, but now we're going to put 2 because it's a two-dimensional array. And let's go ahead and name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine colors. And let's set that equal to 1, 2, 3, comma, not a period, and let's change those numbers to 4, 5, and 6. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is this. I want to show you how you can access specific elements in a two-dimensional array, and after that we can create our for loops to loop through each and every single element in your two-dimensional array. So the way to access it, just wait a second, let me put my print statement right here. So first thing we got to do is specify the name of the array, which is pretty obvious. I mean, we're accessing the array colors, so we got to say, hey, we want colors. And the first thing we got to do is specify the row. And which row is it at? Let's go ahead and try to print out 6. So it's in the 0th first row. Guys, remember, computers are stupid. They start with 0, 1. So it's in 1. Okay, once we are in 1, in what specific index is 6? It's in 0, 1, 2. So it should be right here. So if we go ahead and run that, it's going to print out 6. So let's go ahead and try one more number. Let's go ahead and try to print 2. So where is it at? Where is it at? It's in the 0th row. So let's change that to 0. And where is it at? It's in 0, 1. So we got to change that to 1. So if you run that, it's going to say 2. Guys, play around with this for a little bit, and once you get it down, you're ready to create the for loops to loop through each and every single element in this two-dimensional array. So the way to loop through each and every single element in a two-dimensional array is this, is to create 2 for loops for it. So let's go ahead and implement that. So our first for loop, guys, is going to loop through each row. And our second for loop is going to loop through each element. It's going to start at 0 and it's going to start and end at colors.length. And colors.length is equal to 2 because it has 1, 2 arrays in it. And once it's looping, we want to use another for loop to loop through each element. And how in the world are we going to do that? Well, first we got to specify this is a neat little trick for you guys. Check that out. And we're going to use not O, dot length. And what this will allow us to do, guys, this is really powerful because check this out. If we just put in 3 here, it's not going to work for each case in the world. But when we do this, it's going to work for each case in the world. If you guys are saying, oh, Mo, I don't understand. What the heck are you talking about? Please explain. So guys, when we use colors of I, it's going to say, okay, when I'm in the first row, I'm going to loop 3 times because I know the length of this array is 3. So if this array was 10, this code will still work. So this code is pretty cool. It's going to work for a lot of cases. So, almost all cases. There's always exceptions in coding. So let's go ahead and print that out. System out, print, and let's go ahead and type in colors and specify the row. The row is I, and the, the columns are going to be J. And you guys are saying, okay, where did you get this from? It's right here. It's going to start at 0, and then it's going to loop through each and every element in the array. So, and after it's done, because I mean we want it to look neat, we just want to create a new line, system out print line, and also we want to put in a little bit of space because we don't want everything to be tied up. So let's go ahead and create some space. This is just a tab character, so if you put /t, it will just create some space. So let's go ahead and run this and see if we don't have any errors. And as you guys can see, it didn't say anything. It just printed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what it did, guys, is basically this. It said, okay, I'm going to go through each row, and I'm also going to go through each element in this two-dimensional array. This is like really awesome because, let me show you why it's awesome. So guys, I downloaded this from the internet, and I don't know if you guys know how images are created or not, but if you guys don't, this is pretty cool. Images are basically composed of pixels, so each little square in an image is composed of pixels. I just said pixels. Pixels, and each pixel represents a specific number, and that specific number represents a color. So your computer goes like this. This is white, 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 and does that for each and every single pixel. And as you guys can see, you don't realize this, but when your computer actually creates a two-dimensional array for this image and sets a number for each element, and that number represents a color, and you see this awesome good-looking picture, but in reality it's composed of so many pixels that exist in this image. So pixels, numbers, arrays, pretty awesome stuff, right? So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time.